Milsey, off the grid down under, southwest Western Australia. Yep, beginning of autumn, end of summer. This time last year we would have bought a few loads of water, probably 3 or 4 loads of water by now, but just over the last couple of days, Tuesday night it started, big thunderstorms and it was bucketing down. Bit of erosion, and this morning, so it rained all most of the day yesterday and last night and this morning, and localised flooding trying to get into town. Had to cross a bit of floodwater, a little bit scary, and the water's been rushing around here with a bit of erosion. But fortunately I got a bit to report. Got the roof up on the Donga before the rain, and got that little tank down there. It fills that up pretty quick, that roof, and then yeah, the roof, the gutter there, put it up with a couple of rivets. It's hanging up there, but the weight of the water and the way it was all set up, that buckled over, and all the water was a bit of a torrent going on down there. Missing the thing, but got that fixed, got soaked, and fixed the tank up. So I've emptied that a few times, that tank already. Yeah, I don't think I've given a video since we rammed a couple of walls. Before I rammed this final wall here, I don't think you've seen this wall here. Don't know if you're going to notice, but it's a slightly different colour. What I did is I went to tried the cream cement, like an extra $2 a bag, but yeah, I'll be using that on my donga in the house. Actually, it looks nice. So we did that. There's a bit of a story to this wall. We did that bottom section and that side section all in one go. Yeah, a bit of learning in that. If you want to hear the story behind that, let us know. And if you have a close look at that wall, you should notice something, and it's a part of the story there on that wall. So yeah, started putting in the windows, got the roof up. I'll take you around here to the first window we put in. We picked these up dirt cheap. There, and I got 2 big ones to go. But that little colonial type French window, or whatever you call it, I'm not sure if you can see above there. What I did on this side is I did the top one first, whereas all the other top panels I did the bottom first, or a couple on the slab, but the one over the other side I did the bottom first. So I did the top first, it didn't move, and then I rammed the bottom. I've been leaving 10 or 20 mil for playing that, but if I rammed the bottom and left the 20 mil, you can see it doesn't move much. So I'm pretty exact. I'm gonna have to go to the 5 mil. So with this one, I just got the planer out. Actually, the wood and the earth go well. I just planed a bit off the side, and she jammed in pretty tight, and all I've had to do is put one bolt in the bottom there, and that's jammed in real tight. So I'll put a bit of wood around there to seal it at the top. That should be fine. We moved on to this cedar one, and as I said, we rammed that top bit, if you remember. It didn't move at all, so I've left about 5 mil up there, and that's all it's done, because the slab's already done. So that just jammed in beautifully as well. Bit of a gap on these twisted walls before I got them straight. There's a gap down there. The wall must have moved a bit, or that's the 20 mil I left, and then it bowed out a bit at the top. But we'll plug up the holes. I'm not too fussed about that. This side's a little bit of a gap, but that went in well. The aluminium windows here are a bit flimsy, and yeah, not sure how to put them in properly, but there's a bit of a gap over there. I jammed a bit of wood in, you'll see on the inside, and that's sort of plugged up the gaps a bit. There's a bit of the roof. Just got to put a few more screws in along that line to make sure that doesn't blow up. The roof's solid. The roof is really solid. It's slide down with them big tech screws, and also got them plates on all the rafters. And here I put the door in. There's a door I picked up for pretty well nothing. So this door and the thing, you can see what I was trying to do down here was yeah, get that so it just sits in there snug, but with hindsight I think it's easier to just cut the wood off and make that square with the whole side. The plan was to lock it in there at the bottom, but it didn't really work and got a bit of a hole there, so I wouldn't do that again. So yeah, if you're building a joint, don't do that. Anyway, let's go in here and have a look. So all that rain, I lashed out on the roofs, went the 800 and got the brand new tin, no holes, and yeah, didn't leak a drop, not a drop. So what I've done with the door, I bolted that bottom bit to the slab down there, only one bolt. I'll put a bolt up here, put a bolt going to the roof, and it's bolted there and there to that window, and then there's a bolt into that bottom rammed earth there. Once it goes into the rammed earth, that's not going anywhere. Unfortunately, when we got the first window in, we were sitting down there and the moon was pretty full, but there was a bit of wind blowing and it was leaned up against that thing there. Unfortunately, she blew over and smashed that pane, so I've got to get that fixed. And then yeah, she's all done. So that's the roof. It's pretty solid, the old roof. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think it'd come off in a cyclone, to be honest. It's pretty solid. Yeah, so we've pretty much done here. I'll take you up and have a look at the what we're up to next. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Since I spoke to you last, we've also done 3 more on the rammed earth retaining wall, 3 more panels, got 2 more to go, and that's all done, that bottom bit, except coming up the sides here. Here's a bit of the water erosion, getting pretty serious, have to clog that up. Haven't seen the rain like that before. In 2017 I think they had 110 mil in one day, but I wasn't around for that day. But yeah, there's a bit of erosion there. It's sort of washing down. I got my slab to go down the hill, but it probably would unless you do something about it. A bit of a hole there. So all this water, once you got the house up, thinking of getting a bigger tank. So we're moving up here to the slab now. Not the slab, that's over there, that's Donga 1, and now this is Donga 2. This is 5x5, the Donga down there is 4x5. And what we're doing here is we're doing a gable roof, not like a flat roof over there. We're doing a gable. The practice for the house is gable. And what I've done, trying something a bit different. Someone suggested this to me, my mate. Going long ways with the LVL beams rather than vertical with the steel. And the plan, it's got the same 25mm clip-in process. The plan is to just use the bolts going straight through the LVL beams, and then and we won't have to mess around with the steel, hopefully. So that's all good. We're going to get onto this the next week or so, get this started. There's a few things I need, but to get that started. Mainly no rain, and I'm a bit worried about the dirt because you're supposed to mix it up dry. I just hope the water hasn't soaked through too much and made it all like winter wet earth. It'll be interesting. And here we've got the scaffold, got to put the planks up the top there. That's where we'll be ramming for this wall going down the middle of the house. So the actual top of the wall is 4.2, the top of that scaffold is 3.5, so we've got another 700 above that, but we'll be hopefully ramming from that. And whether we can get Nigel or someone in here to lift the dirt up that high, yeah, another whole lot of challenges there. Anyway, a few clouds around. I don't think that rain's finished. There's been some awesome thunder and lightning that I haven't really seen before down here. So yeah, beautiful. Tanks are full. Those tanks down there are full. Our big tanks are like almost both of them 3/4 full. Hopefully we've got to use a bit of water before the winter rain comes. Yeah, so all good, very buoyant, beautiful. Enjoy the day, and yeah, continue the learning. I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all that. Yeah, up to 269 subscribers now. Thanks very much. Hopefully you're enjoying the journey and learning a bit about the rammed earth and living off grid. So yeah, we don't pay for water, we don't pay for electricity, we don't pay for sewerage. We do pay the rates. So most of our needs are met. We just got to buy a bit of food. Anyway, take care, have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.